Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings, and this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Cancer. As I said earlier in one of my posts, I have not forgotten about you, and I am finally here with your reading. It's going to feel as though you've had this something, you've had the wind knocked out of you this week. It's going to be that intense for you that you've been that run off your feet. You're going to feel exhausted for the most part, but you are getting the job done. You are making sure that everything is being sorted. You wouldn't have it any other way. You might find at this point in time you're reaching out to people and people aren't responding to you as you would like them to be. So for example, if you're asking questions, they're not responding. Nobody's interested in answering those questions. It's really frustrating. You're the kind of person this week where, and usually in general, you like things to be done a certain way, you get things done, you don't leave it till the last minute. This week, that's kind of coming in a little bit rocky and it's not working out as well as it should. Everyone's kind of sticking to themselves, doing their own thing, and all the while you feel as though it's not making any sense, to put it simply. Um, Life can be an amazing thing when you have put everything into perspective, for example, and then when you haven't got that, things are a mess, and it's going to feel so much easier just to walk away from that. But you don't do that. You keep going. You don't just walk away. There's a lot of that stuff that needs to be done, and it gets done, and you're the person for that job. There's a lot that needs doing, and the person for that job, as I said, is you. And sometimes you're going to feel as though you have lost your way. This is going to come and go in waves, and that's because you are run off your feet. You are very busy. Your schedule is fully booked, would you believe? The fellow the fellow Cancerian, there is a fellow Cancerian that I'm seeing is going to come into your life and give you some sound advice. And this person speaks from the heart. They speak with experience, loads of it that they have under their belt. But what they'll do is they're going to keep it simple for the most part. And you need that. You don't like too much detail. So this is going to really work for you in terms of having to understand the understanding side of things. Sometimes you just need to be told straight up. Again, you love that. You don't need all the details, as I said. You don't need all the extra baggage as a way to resolve an issue. And it can be done quite easily. But when you start overthinking things and you make it really difficult, which you will have there is a little bit of that energy coming in for you this week, which you need to steer clear from. You know, you make it really difficult for yourself in the process, clearly, and that's going to be hard to concentrate, less motivation as a result. More confusion adding to the current issue that you are dealing with, especially when it comes to your personal life. You need to watch your diet this week, is another thing. Your body's sensitive to a lot of different foods that you would normally eat anyway, but there's just a little bit too much going on, too much of a good thing. Maybe going into too much of a good thing going into your body, and you may have to cut back on certain foods. Now, this comes through really strongly for you. I'm seeing a lot of meat that is processed meats, all kinds really, but mostly processed meats are coming through for me. So you may want to look into cutting down on that, perhaps eat more. What is coming through for you to increase in your diet is eating more nuts, fruits, and veggies. You need to water it down a bit more. There is this frustrating energy around you, and it's not a bad frustrating energy. It's not nothing negative. It's more so to do with somebody that keeps coming back to you, wanting a relationship with you, and you're just not interested, or you have been telling them that you're not ready for that. You're not ready to just, not so much sign on the dotted line, but you're just not ready to commit. That's it, and it's not for you right now. So you're not in a place where you want to commit to anybody, that you want to connect on that level with anybody, which is great because you're being honest. Keep at it. At least you're being honest, But this person doesn't believe in giving up anytime soon. Taurus is relevant. This week will be all about setting the record straight with people, wanting to know where you stand, wanting to know where things are going, wanting to know absolutely everything and anything in your past. And whoever is involved in your path at the same time in the current situation, in your current situation, because you're all about direction and you're setting yourself up for something really big and you're getting yourself prepared for the next phase of your life. Your career mostly, because the opportunity that is coming around this will work in your favor. And the opportunity that is coming around for you is going to be 1 in a million. You will finally feel as though you've hit the nail on the head and your direction is much clearer now. So you get to be all that you want and express all that you want, and it feels really good. There's this really positive vibe coming through for that. It almost feels as though you have been reborn and nothing can stop this energy now. So you're giving it all that you've got. Thank you, Cancer.